Oh, where do we go? Hey everyone, welcome to Aural Fixation. This is episode 30, Dirty 30. Happy St. Patrick's Day and happy Festival Week. We can't say which one, but you know which one it is. It's the one that happens every March in Austin. It's the Green Beer Day. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you to Do 512 for the partnership this week. You guys have been awesome. Very, very much. A very quick story to tell before we get going. It involves Apple Records versus Apple Computer and a fun thing that happened as a result of that. So in 1968 or 9, something like that, the Beatles, basically, I'm sure you've heard of them, started a record label, Apple Records. They released a whole bunch of stuff and until mid 70s, and they kind of, they stopped releasing new stuff, but they still kept their back catalog, etc. You all know this. Apple Computer comes along not too much after that, in the late 70s, early 80s. And once they gain enough traction to become copyrighted, Apple Records, who sells records in the States here, and Apple Computer, who wants to sell computers, start to have a little headbutt game over who gets the name Apple. And the result of the lawsuit, the judge basically says, Apple Records, you guys are good because you're never going to sell this. Apple Computer, you're good as long as you never sell music. And Apple Computer is like, sure, no problem. We sell computers. Fast forward about 25-ish years, and iTunes is announced. So now Apple Computer is now selling. So Apple Computer now comes out with the Macintosh, which has graphics and has sounds built in. And Apple Records is not exactly happy about the outcome of the lawsuit. So, and Apple Computer, of course, catches wind of it. So what happens is Apple Computer puts, they have a list of sounds in the computer. And, there's like a sound that goes bonk and a sound that goes woo and a sound that, and one of the sounds on the computer is called Susumi. And it's spelled like a Japanese, and it doesn't really exist, but it's SOSUMI. And I can't remember, maybe it's like a whoop sound. Anyways, so that sound is in there, and it's so sue me because of the lawsuit that happened that wasn't exactly, didn't really work out that well. Anyways, iTunes comes along, and then the whole thing busts open again. And this time the judge says, yes, Apple Computer, you guys can sell music. Was that a brilliant story? I was gripped. Thank you again for watching today, even though my story didn't really make sense in standard time. But this is the time of the show now where Dusty comes on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dusty Kratz.
Oh, Big Section, are you ready? I said, oh, Big Section, are you ready? Please welcome Delicious.
Man,
how's it going, bud?
You did your own walk on. It was pretty amazing.
It felt like I was at Fader Fort.
It was epic. It was epic.
Thank you. Now I have to figure out. I got to switch my AirPods, and then I got to do all these things. Okay, how are you?
Hey, I understand you're partaking in an agreed foamy beverage tonight in honor of the day that it is.
I am indeed in my Austin record label, Modern Outsider.
Are you part Irish? Should I kiss you? Are you Irish?
You can kiss me, but I'm not Irish.
Congratulations.
Hey, in honor, I've been very busy today, Dave.
Doing what?
I hit all the places. I got into all the things. These are all actual real wristbands because I'm a hoarder. Also, I have all access. So don't try to toss me out of my own game, bro.
How are the shows? Little dead today, huh? A little empty.
Virtual South by is a thing.
It is. It's happening. It's happening right now.
Yeah. There's all kinds of things. There was one thing I wanted to check out today, but I didn't get to. But everything, the cool thing I looked up though is that everything is parked on the website until like April 18th or something. So
Cool.
because we're not used to appointment television anymore, right? You can watch it kind of at your own leisure. So that's kind of cool. I don't typically
On demand.
I don't typically have like an hour where I'm like, oh, what should I do? But were I to have that, I could go find a something to do, or I could go to Do 512 and find something to do. You see what I did?
The real keeper of information.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and real quick too, because it won't come up again. I'm also wearing an Ume shirt. Who is an amazing.
Nice, Ume.
Seen them multiple times at South by, so I'm all in.
I think I've even shot them multiple times.
Probably, absolutely amazing.
Like not on with a camera.
Oh right, I forget when
have to specify. If it were a gun, I would say I've shot at them, and I think they'd know that.
Definitely, you'd have a restraining order or something. Anyway,
we should change topics and let's talk about what happened on Monday's show. What do you say?
More than anything, wait.
More than when?
Let me make this more awkward.
Please.
We're here to save you guys.
How's that?
We're here.
How's that?
That was good. I liked it.
2 seconds of silence on the internet. Yes, so
Monday we had our first of 2 shows this week. We had on 4 people in the movie industry, in the big movie industry, and we talked about we talked about films and TV stuff that happened at the festival in the past, and I thought it was a great time.
Yeah, it was a really good time. It's funny. I like that this show makes me look like the master of all music trivia, and I know all of these things. I don't. We have brilliant writers, you guys, to do these things. But I know a lot of them, a fair amount. I can hold my own weight. The film and TV one, because it was so like festival specific, I was just reading questions, guys. I was just throwing them out there.
You saw almost everything that we were talking about.
I did. Right. I knew all the answers.
They knew their stuff, man.
It was amazing.
They
really did.
They answered a lot. I mean, I don't remember any like totally non-answered question. Maybe a couple, but that was pretty full of answers, man. That was a good one.
It was great.
Yeah,
Episode 29 if you want to watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. Go back and watch it. And I'll point out, I text Don. Actually, I think Don texted me afterwards. He's like, "Hey, it was fun." He wants to flex his music muscles.
Oh,
Just saying.
Double
He would
threat.
be our first contestant to go specialized and come back and play the music game. So
Double champion.
Love to have him back.
all 14 of you watching.
Challenge accepted.
Coming.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get on with the show, guys.
Do it.
I got personal interest in this show. I can't wait.
Yeah. I'm very happy to be back to Music Town.
Yeah, take it on down to Music Town.
All right, good luck.
Dusty, I want you to have a great show.
I will do my absolute best.
More than ever? Is that when you say more than ever?
More than anything.
More than anything.
Let me change it now. Hello and welcome to Aural Fixation. Guys, it's our Dirty 30 episode. What have you done 30 times? I might not want to know that, but it's not a lot of things. We have done this show 30 times consecutively, 30 weeks in a row, and we are just getting started. This week's episode, our Wednesday music episode, is going to be absolutely amazing. Our contestants are so much fun. So without further ado, thank you to Do 512 for all the partnership fun back and forth this week. And let's meet our players. First and foremost, he's the projectionist for Austin's Nuevo Wave Cumbia Pop Quartet, Como las Movies. Let's welcome Nelson Valente Aguilar. What's up, man?
How are you? Thank you for having me.
How about yourself?
Doing good. Actually, just really glad to be here.
Nice, man. Very glad to have you. What have you been up to? So, a little inside baseball. Dave and I work for a video production company, and we actually shot you guys for a New Year's Eve thing for Austin, which was awesome. What have you been up to since the new year?
Like everyone else, just trying to navigate this pandemic, figuring out what to, as far as in the music world, figuring out what's next steps and trying to survive, trying to stay afloat as a band, creatively and even from a business standpoint, like how do we continue this? But in even though with all those challenges, creating music, getting ready of South by Southwest, being a part of that, and doing some stuff with that this week, and yeah, and then we're getting to ready to record. Perhaps I think it's late April, early May. I think it's a plan to go record in some new material.
Nice. That's got to feel good. Like having something, putting a new baby out into the world this year will feel nice.
It really is great to have that. It's been tough, and it'll be a lot of fun to get together with my bandmates and just create some music. It'll be really awesome.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Speaking of your bandmates, he's the bassist for Como Las Movies and a lover of all things music and ice cream, which I hear is having a moment. Let's welcome to the show, Jaguar. How are you, sir?
Doing great. It's wonderful to be here at Fader Fort. Thrilled. Happy South by, everybody.
It's a hard ticket to get, but you're here.
Oh, I got it. My friend.
It's cool. We know some people. We'll get that cleared. Don't worry about it. How are you? How's life?
Oh, things are great. I'm a proud Irishman. St. Patrick's Day.
Cheers.
Tickle green, folks.
So I've noticed something, and being a lover of ice cream, I thought I might ask you this.
Please do.
It seems like ice cream's kind of having a couture moment. Have you noticed this for real? Like if you look at the ice cream section at like a big HEB now, they've got their own huge cooler of, caramel macchiato and vanilla mint chip with hazelnut dried walnut, like all this crazy stuff mixed together. And it seems like all the brands are going, hyper focused into these little bitty like niche flavors. Have you
Sure. Oh, you're right on. I'd say that goes for across the food spectrum. And I think it's a good thing. I mean, for a long time, there were a few major corporations that were kind of just dominating the grocery aisle. And I think the fact that you're seeing a lot of these bigger companies kind of branch out and coming up with some more unusual varieties, they're trying to catch up with these small craft ice cream manufacturers that are kind of up in the bar, and it's a good thing. That's what my gut's telling me.
Big ice cream better watch out.
Yeah, that's right. I'm coming for you.
Well,
double spoon in it.
Thank you for joining us tonight, sir. Next, our next contestant. Good. Our next contestant plays guitar for Austin's unclassifiable group, which we'll ask him about here in a second. Del Castillo. It's Rick Del Castillo. Come on down, sir.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Now, Rick, I've seen a studio or two in my time. It looks like you are currently in studio. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are you tracking anything right now, or recording, or this just a good space to go do a Zoom?
All the above. I'm on 2 operas actually right now. Doing live streams with our band Del Castillo. Doing virtual mixing. Actually, not virtual mixing. I'm mixing here, but from tracks. Joaquin Carrasco has been working in Mexico and sending me his tracks, and recording a couple of other bands, and just staying busy.
That's super awesome, man. So you're making your way. You're doing all right.
I'm doing it.
So for those not familiar with Del Castillo's music, unclassifiable. How would you classify that?
Yeah, unclassifiable.
What goes into the pot that you then stir and pour out as Del Castillo?
Well, when you have a drummer who likes polyrhythms, Mike Zioli, who a few of you guys know, fantastic drummer. He can play both drums and percussion at the same time, but he's utilizing all 4 limbs. And then we got Jason Murdy, who's the most he knows more about that style of music than all of us combined. He's our percussionist. And then you get Albert Bastedo, who's a phenomenal guitar player that we, over a good bottle of wine, coaxed him 20 years ago to be our bass player. So he's a fantastic bass player. And then Alex Ruiz, who grew up, listening to Elvis and all these bunch of cool, Mexican crooners. he's doing his thing, and then my brother and I growing up listening to all kinds of music from Bach to Pantera to you name it, to Beatles. So when you combine all that, as our bass player says, it's kind of like a soup. We all bring our own ingredients.
Very cool. That's awesome. And Jaguar, I got a joke for you, Rick. It's very often that you can find a guitar player or a drummer or somebody else that could hop on bass and be adequate. It's not often you can find a bass player that can go do anything else.
Oh.
That would depend on the bass.
I'm sorry. I'm a drummer and I get spat on all the time. I had to take the swing while I had it. I'm sorry. It's not true. Bass players are amazing people.
Oh, you don't want to hear me shred that guitar.
Oh, watch out now. I probably don't.
Feeling it.
All right. Speaking of the best people, the best breed, let's bring on our final contestant. He's the drummer for Austin's Swimming with Bears, a very amazing band. Let's welcome Ryan Hanisch. Where you at, man?
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going?
Good. How's everyone?
We're here, man. We're live. How's life?
Okay. It's pretty good. Yeah. Staying busy.
Yeah. What's Swimming with Bears been up to?
Right now, well, we released a single called Crystal Punch. So right now we're planning a music video for that. And we have the Love and Light stream, of course, coming up end of April, and just recording, trying to work on a new album. So we're about 3 songs in, and we have the material. It's just about going and tracking the studio. So
very cool.
Yeah.
And as part of the New Year's Eve thing that we shot with Como Las Movies, we also had the pleasure of shooting Swimming with Bears. And Ryan, I'm not gonna lie, Dave and I had a side conversation after we taped and tracked and did everything. We were done for the day. We were giving you some massive props, man. You're a really good drummer.
Hey, appreciate that.
Absolutely. It was fun. Like everything, I don't know, it felt, I know you guys are fairly young-ish band, but you guys feel very dialed into what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's a long time coming. And it was 9 a.m. I think when we stopped.
Yeah. it was an early one. It's funny. I had the conversation. We were at a shoot in Salt Lake City yesterday, and I was talking to everybody, and it's funny how really like the better opportunities right now in the pandemic for musicians and video production that works in music, everything's during the day. You do a daytime shoot, even in a venue, and it's dark and it looks like you're shooting at night. So you walk out, and you've got the whole evening ahead of you, and you don't know what to do with yourself. I'm so used to like, you don't start till 10 and then you go all night. And so we've done 1 or 2 things. We did a show with a band, Shane Smith and the Saints, and they started at 10 and finished at like 1:30, and I was going to pass out. My body is just flipped. I'm spoiled
like 1:30 a.m.
a.m.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Full day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm old anyway. I'm in bed by 10, but still. Anyway, well, all of you, thank you for joining us. And without further ado, let the games begin. And because of something they figured out, I don't have to turn my camera off anymore. All right, folks, here's how the game works. As a reminder to our contestants and for all of you playing at home, we have 4 contestants whom you just met. We're going to go through 5 rounds altogether, 10 questions per round, increasing in scores and increasing in stakes. And sadly, Jaguar, you're not getting squat at the end. It's just
bullocks.
It's just playing for a good time. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into round 1. All right, as always here, 30 episodes in Aural Fixation. The first round is always entitled Cold Hard Facts, but this time, instead of just general music trivia, we're doing general festival trivia. So let's see how you guys are going to do. 100 points for every right answer, 50 subtracted for every incorrect answer. Plenty of points to go. Don't sandbag. Play the game. Let's get it. Everybody got their signs ready? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Ryan? All right. Oh, on the drum head. I like it. All right, here we go. Here's question number 1. These 2 companies were notoriously absent from Austin in 2017, generating tons of frustration from people in need of a ride around town. Points for each. Ryan.
Uber and Lyft.
Bam. 200 points. Well done, sir. Here's number 2. Once a fixture on 5th and Red River, this brand hosted a giant vending machine stage, hosting acts like Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and Public Enemy. Jaguar.
Emos.
Incorrect, sir. Incorrect, sir. We're looking for the brand. Nelson.
Doritos?
Doritos. Absolutely. Remember there was a giant, remember that? Yeah, it's like a city block. It was ridiculous. Well done, sir. Number 3, launched at the festival in 2009. This app was a landmark in location-based technology and still boasts 50 million monthly active users who still use it to check in. Ryan.
Facebook?
Incorrect, sir. This actually blew my mind. Didn't even know it was still around.
I don't know why.
Yep, 2009. People were checking in. 3, 2, 1. Dave, do you? You guys remember Foursquare?
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and you check in enough times, and you're like the ruler of whatever or something. I don't know. Apparently, 50 million people actively use it still, so it's a thing.
You know what I remember? You know what I remember is remember that bump where you could just bump your phone and you can switch and you can exchange contact information. Do you guys
You're
remember?
the first person I've talked to that remembers this. And how did that disappear?
It was awesome.
It was so awesome. And now you still got to be like, okay, well, text, airdrop me your thing. Oh, it's not connecting. This was just boom. It was so cool.
I like that app. That was a cool app.
Yeah, I'm with you. I guess 50 million people didn't, though. Number 4, this festival centered around Willie Nelson and his extended music family has been held this week for the past 10 years. Rick.
Barmaid?
Incorrect, sir. Incorrect. You can't go again. Nelson.
Willie Nelson's Picnic? Something?
That is very similar, but hosted in July for the 4th of July picnic. Any other guesses? Rick for no points.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to say, but it's been going on longer than that.
Okay, all right. Hit it with the ding dong ding. Luck Reunion. Reunion. It's a big deal. It's a big thing. All right, let's get into number 5. In 1997, at a parking garage at 7th and Brazos, Wayne Coyne gave out 30 different cassettes to play all in sync in everyone's car stereos, an experiment by this band. Jaguar.
Flaming Lips.
Flaming Lips. Absolutely. Easily one of the most innovative marketing bands ever. You guys remember when they pressed that LP and it actually had drops of blood in it?
It's true artistry.
Look it up, man. It's crazy.
I
All
heard
right, here's
Wayne Coyne and I was like Flaming Lips. I heard Wayne Coyne. It's like, oh, that's got to be Flaming Lips. So
Yep, absolutely. All right, here's number 6. In 2007, the founders of this social media app found success during the festival by posting content feeds and inviting people to join by texting Jaguar.
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah, you had to text 40404. Absolutely. Nice one. 100 points to you. Here's number 7. 3,000 excited fans got to see Jay-Z and Kanye West revive their 2012 tour stage show, performing songs from this collaborative effort. It's a great album. Just saying.
I know part of it. I just don't know the whole thing.
Nelson.
Something Thrown. Oh, what
is it?
Something Thrown. It was before. It's
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Something Thrown. I can't remember what the other throw. Oh, what is it called? It's a great record, and I can't remember.
It is. It's a good get pumped record. 3, 2, 1. Anybody else have a guess? Jaguar's out. He's sipping tea. Now hit him with the ding dong. Watch the Throne.
It was. Watch the
Throne.
Great record. Great record.
Yeah, I'm going to go listen to it tonight. Probably not. I'm going to go to bed after this. Here we go. Number 8. In 2010, this movie star and comedy legend poured tequila shots all night at Shangri-La during a music event and later hung out with Jizza. Penchant for bartending. Nobody. 3, 2, Jaguar.
Aziz?
No.
No?
He almost ran my wife and I over on a bicycle during South by Southwest. And oh God, I forgot the line. What's the line from Parks and Rec? Mark Brandanowitz, and he does the head dive over the. Remember, it's like the first episode. Nobody.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, hit him with the ding dong, Dave. Bill Esquire Murray. Bill Murray. Yeah. Apparently, he does that quite a bit. Number 9, St. David's Historic Sanctuary was the site of a 2019 appearance from this late 80s alt rock band known primarily for their hit What I Am. This is making great television. Jaguar.
Iberkel.
Edie Brickell. Boom. Got it. 100 points. Last question in this round of General Festival
Hey,
Trivia.
hold on. He didn't say the name of the whole band. I know.
Iberkel and the New Bohemians. You swear.
Listen, you guys didn't have anything on those last two, so I was just going to give it to him either way. Yeah, you're correct. Good call out there. We're going to do this for real. We're going to do it for real.
Patronized.
All right, last question. Opening for Jack White at a 2012 event, this character actor and Will Ferrell collaborator played a set of blues songs featuring 0 tunes from the film Walk Hard. Ryan.
John C. Riley.
Bam. 100 points. Well done, sir. Nice. Strong finish. All right. And with that, Ryan, you took the lead, 250 points. Jaguar not far behind with 200. Rick with 50. Nelson, you're at a flat 0, but there's plenty of points to come, my man. Don't be discouraged. You're swinging for the fences.
You should have given him 25 for that thrown answer. Really, in all fairness.
There's no half points unless I get a little too lived up, and then sometimes there's half points. Shout out to our partners at Do 512. Hit that subscribe button. Here comes your first in-chat trivia question for all of our chat room folks. Be the first to answer in under 10 seconds, and you get your name thrown in the hat to join all these gentlemen right here. And before we move on, Nelson, our man of the hour, do you have a bit of trivia or any interesting South by stories, anything you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I got some interesting trivia. Non-South by Southwest, though. So hyenas are my favorite animals in the world. I think they're the coolest animals. And more people think they sort of think they're related to dogs, but they actually are more genetically related to meerkats and mongoose. Genetically.
Interesting. And I love that it was absolutely trivial, but had nothing to do with music. That's a first. Well done.
I have some music trivia, if I may share.
Sure.
If
you can link it to hyenas, I'll give you
found out the Vallejo brothers are cousins of David Garza recently.
Really?
Yeah, the Vallejo guys from Vallejo, all the brothers are cousins of David Garza, the musicians. Yeah. So.
There you go. Nice. Sweet. We were talking about Corpus Christi earlier. Vallejo used to come all the time. That was like in high school. That was like the band to go see at the surf club downtown or Dr. Rockets. Yeah, absolutely.
Surf club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've played there before as well.
It's such a good spot. It's a good spot to play. It's a good spot to see shows. And the black bean burger with Fritos on it. If you go, try it.
I gotta try it.
Yeah. All right. Without further ado, let's get into round 2. Round 2 is entitled Started Small, Blew Up Big. These artists started small and then notably picked up after having been seen at the festival. 200 points for every right answer, 100 subtracted for every wrong answer. Here we go. Question number 1. This band, comprised of 3 sisters, made a huge splash at the festival in 2013. And Brian.
Haim. Haim.
Got it. Haim. Yes. Well done, sir. 200 points.
As soon as I raised up my sign, I was like, I don't think I know how to pronounce this correctly.
You got it. Nailed it.
Okay, good.
Well done. 200 points to you. Here's number 2. He lit up the stage in 2016 with his backing band, the Free Nationals, and also performed Sunday night at the Grammys with Bruno Mars? Twice. Nelson.
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak. Dude, that Little Richard tribute was just like crazy. Number 3, 2009. Kanye West featured this performer at Fader Fort. I don't have the hype horn ready anymore. After contributing vocals to 808s and Heartbreak, he then won a Grammy in 2011 for All the Lights. Who did Kanye feature on the stage that fine evening? I'll read it one more time. Oh, Nelson.
Justin Vernon?
No, Ryan.
Oh, can I take you up on reading it one more time?
Sure. In 2009, Kanye West featured this performer at Fader Fort after contributing vocals to 808s and Heartbreak. He then won a Grammy in 2011 for All of the Lights.
Oh, Rihanna?
Incorrect, sir. Jaguar.
The Weeknd?
Incorrect as well. I don't think The Weeknd had popped onto the scene. Is it Jaguar? Jaguar.
It's actually Jaguar.
Mr. Jaguar.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Dave, hit him with the ding dong. If any of you'd seen Bill and Ted 3, it's Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi. And I have to point out, 2009, Kanye West, Fader Fort, was 11 Media, my company's first live stream ever.
Oh, wow.
And on top of that, I get a phone call and it's like, hey, can you guys live stream? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like Googling like how to live stream, do all these things. Someone like, you accept it and then figure it out. And then I find out not only is this your first live stream and it's this big South by event, but also Kanye West is headlining. And I was like, oh man, it was stressful. Everything that we used fit in the back of my Toyota 4Runner. Everything, tripods, cameras, cables, everything. Now it's a little bit more complicated. But anyway.
That's a good car though. That was Swimming with Bear's first tour van was a Toyota 4Runner.
Yeah, I just sold it. It was a 2007, had 350,000 miles.
Oh yeah, I was
never done.
I just had like 270,000, and it actually at the end it wouldn't get up hills. So it was like this rock thing with the trailer and stuff.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. I ever did was change the alternator twice. That's it, and the battery, of course. But yeah, good stuff. Toyota, our friends of the show, bring us back. Number 4, in 2000, this guitarist was organically discovered at the festival, leading to Columbia Records releasing his debut record, Room for Squares. No? Jaguar, going for it.
It's Robert Randolph.
Incorrect.
No?
Any other guessers? Dave, I don't know what you're doing right now, but why don't you run through the halls of your high school and hit the ding dong? John Mayer.
Damn it.
John Mayer.
I thought he was around before.
Did you know it?
You know what? He crossed my mind, but I was like, no, I don't know his album. So I fantastic guitar player. I just don't have any of his albums. So
That's fair. That's fair.
I thought he
What's
was.
that?
I thought he was around before that. I was going to say John Mayer, but I thought he came out before that.
You should have gone for it, man.
John Mayer for 200.
Next time. Number 5. In 2011, this hip-hop collective featuring Tyler, the Creator, made a huge buzz at the festival with Kanye and Jay-Z. Nelson by a hair.
Odd Future.
I'm going to give you double points or someone can steal 200 extra points if you can tell me what OFWGKTA stands for. It's 200 points just sitting there.
Can you repeat the acronym?
OFWGKTA. Nothing. Odd Future. Oh, sorry. Jaguar.
is that Odd Future would greatly kick the ass?
Very close.
Did I steal this for no points?
Do it.
Odd Future Wolfgang Kill Them All.
Boom. Taylor for the win. KUTX's Taylor White. Oh, it's
Don't you write for the show, Taylor? What's going on here?
I didn't write that question. I just like Odd Future.
that's fair.
I said steal for no points, by the way.
You should
Fair enough.
50 points from everybody since Taylor got it. Of course, she helps write the show. That's not fair. Anyway, moving on. Number 6. First playing at the Presbyterian Church in 2012, this native Vancouverite, how many times have you ever said that, is now likely at least a part-time Austinite living with her partner, Elon Musk, building Cybertrucks. Jaguar.
Grimes.
Grimes is correct. 200 points. Now we're playing.
What is the name of their baby? They have a baby, and it's got an interesting name.
I think
Mars.
it's a Jaguar. I approve. I highly approve, Mr. Musk.
Oh, here we go.
XAX-7.
What's
Oh,
his
12.
7.
Is it? Do we know the gender? Does it matter? I guess.
The gender is just a concept.
Yeah. I'm gonna say because yeah. What's a nickname?
The baby's name is Xanax 12. Is that how many it took to make it happen? Elon Musk is never going to come on the show, nor is Grimes. Come on. Number 7.
Say goodbye to my sponsor.
It's gone.
I'm more of a Toyota person, as we've learned. In 2005, she first performed at a showcase, opening the door to her follow-up record, Kala, which introduced her to the world with the amazing song Paper Planes. Ryan.
MIA.
MIA. And for no points, Ryan, do you know what Paper Planes sampled?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't think so.
Does anybody know?
What is this?
Nobody? It was a Clash song, and now I'm blanking on the name of it. Something through hell.
Straight to Hell.
Straight to Hell. That's what it is.
That is
Yeah.
a beautiful, beautiful song.
Both. I like both.
Yeah.
Very different. All right, moving on. Number 8. First playing the festival in 2013. This American rock band from Los Angeles, fronted by Clementine Creevy, is... I'm sorry. We made a joke earlier, and I mispronounced it gravely. And first playing the festival in 2013, this American rock band from Los Angeles, fronted by Clementine Creevy, is named after an on-air NPR reporter. Nothing? 3, 2, 1. Hit him with the gravy, Dave. Cherry Glazer. Or Sherry Glazer. I'm not sure. Either way. Number 9. Almost exactly 20 years ago today, this two-piece Detroit rock outfit reluctantly debuted at the festival, taking the offer. Jaguar.
White Stripes?
The White Stripes. They took the offer of $3,000 to play a party, and at the time they said it was more money than they had ever seen. Now, I think they're doing all right. Meg's sitting on a yacht somewhere. Last question in this round. Performing under her given name, Katie Hudson, in 2008, she was signed to Capitol Records, resulting in an ultimately successful name, style, and image change. Old Katie Hudson. Cheers. Luck of the Irish. Nobody?
Question one more time.
Yeah, sure. Performing under her given name, Katie Hudson, in 2008, she was signed to Capitol Records, resulting in an ultimately successful name, style, and image change. Nothing. You're going to kick yourselves on this one. I promise. It's right in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Hit him, Dave. Oh, Jaguar at the buzzer.
Katy Perry?
Who?
Katy Perry?
Yeah, at the buzzer.
Boom!
Done. 200 points. Strong finish to that one. Well done. Let's see where we're at. Jaguar, that puts you on top. 600. Ryan right behind him with 550. Nelson from 0 to 300, 10 questions. And Rick, is that a negative 50?
No.
Surely not.
No.
Surely not.
No.
All right. Before we move on, Jaguar, what sort of trivia have you brought us today?
Oh, I have a morbid one on St. Patty's Day. So, a hero of mine is Mr. Charlie Mingus. He died at the age of 56 in Cuernavaca, Mexico. And on that same day on the Pacific coast of Mexico, 56 sperm whales beached themselves.
What?
Look it up, my friend.
Wow.
Perhaps such things have happened in the past in your hometown of Corpus.
Did you say porpoise?
I said Corpus.
Sorry, I was going with the sea animal thing. Nelson got it. All right, without further ado, hit that subscribe button and let's get into round 3. Charles Mingus and 56 sperm whale. That's insane. What I want to know,
Joni Mitchell wrote a song about it.
Who counted or put that together? Like, how was that?
I think there's a testament to the mainstream media at the time.
That's a behind.
They were on the spot putting this thing together.
I'm here live. Charles Mingus just died, and now we have 56 sperm whales about it. Anyway, round 3 is entitled "Music Films Hit the Weird Carpet." Weird, because we're keeping Austin as such. This round highlights music films and docs that premiered or screened at South by Southwest. 300 points for every right answer, 150 now subtracted for every incorrect answer. Here's number 1. A 2011 rockumentary premiered with a full performance from this band's album Wasting Light and ended up winning a Grammy. Rick.
Foo Fighters?
Foo Fighters, absolutely. Foo Fighters. And the film was actually called Back and Forth. Not unlike one of our final rounds that we play together, sometimes called Fact and Forth. Well done, sir. Moving on and out of the negative now, Rick. So welcome to the land of the living. Coming back, number 2, produced by Rob Trujillo of Metallica. This 2014 documentary chronicles the life and death of one of the greatest jazz bassists, Jaguar.
Jaco Pastorius.
If you did not get that, I would have shamed you forever.
I would have rightfully deserved such, sir.
Well done, sir. Well done. Number 3, premiering at South by Southwest in 2005, the year I got married, from featuring interviews from Beck, Liz Phair, and Jack White. The Fearless Freaks chronicles the story of this Oklahoma City psychedelic band. Jaguar.
Flaming Lips.
For 2
for
on
the second time tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's number 4. Somewhere You Feel Free is the centerpiece film premiere for 2021. Right meow. Featuring unseen footage of this artist during the Wildflowers recording sessions. Nelson.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. Arguably his best album and one of my favorites of all time. Incredible stuff. Well done. And my piece of trivia for the evening, did you know that was the first time that Dave Grohl played the drums after Kurt Cobain died, was as the drummer for Tom Petty on his SNL performance?
Wow.
They played Honeybee and the Mary Jane. No, it wasn't Mary Jane. What was the other one? You don't know how it feels. Yeah, that one. Thanks, Dave. Moving on. Number 5, screening at the fest in 2015 and directed by Brett Morgan. Montage of Heck was the first to be made with the cooperation of this artist's family. Ryan.
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. Absolutely, sir. Well done. 300 points. Number 6, premiering this year, Dancing with the Devil explores the lead up and aftermath to the fatal overdose, near fatal overdose of this pop artist? Jaguar.
Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato. Thankfully, not fatal. Yes, absolutely. I love the emphasis there. Are you a fan?
One could say that.
Okay. Hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to host. Number 7, featuring a drunken Donald Glover wooing a woman in a takeout restaurant. This song won the music video competition in 2016. Ryan.
This Is America. Donald Glover.
Incorrect. Right artist, wrong song. Anybody else? 3, 2, 1. Hit him, Dave. A song was called Sober. Not a lot of oh yes on that one. Number 8, Miles J won the best music video competition in 2018 for directing the video for River, a song by this timeless Fort Worth, Texas artist.
Could you repeat the question?
I can indeed. Miles J won the best music video competition in 2018 for directing the video for River, a song by this timeless Fort Worth, Texas artist. Jaguar.
St. Vincent?
Incorrect. Correct. Right place. Very close. I'm excited for a new album coming out. Anyway,
I am as well.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Hit him, Dave. The incomparable Leon Bridges.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of unclassifiable, he has moved. He's shifted quite a bit, but very good either way. 2 more questions in this round. The film Danny Says is a 2015 doc based on this manager and publicist who worked with The Doors, Cream, Lou Reed, and the Ramones, and more throughout the 60s and 70s. Ryan.
Paul Rothchild.
Incorrect. A noble swing. A noble swing.
I had to.
Nelson, is your sign kind of up or no? Okay. All right. Just playing by the rules. 3, 2, 1. Hit him, Dave. Ryan, what's your other one?
I don't even know the last name. Bill something.
Also incorrect. Hit him with the ding dong again, Dave. Danny Fields.
Oh,
Danny Fields. See, the film was called Danny Says, so the first name was kind of given to you. Last one in this round. The documentary The Winding Stream follows the story of these 2 country/folk music family dynasties who were united by marriage. Points for each side of the family. Nelson.
Cash.
I'm sorry?
Cash, right?
Yep.
Are you looking for last names?
Yep.
Cash and Carter.
Absolutely. Boom. 600 points. Nelson from the bottom to the top overtook Ryan at that point. Getting serious here. Como las movies. More like como las trivia. Am I right? Yeah, just don't ding dong me. You can't ding dong me. Shout out to our friends at Do 512. Clearly, this is the content you're coming to get. We're looking pretty good here, guys. Jaguar 1350, Nelson 1200, Ryan at 550, Rick 250. No longer in the negative. We're going to consider that a win. So that's fantastic. And here comes our next in-chat trivia. WJ, hit him with a good one. Be the first to answer the question in under 10 seconds. Get your name in the hat. Come on the show. And again, thank you to our folks at Do 512, Ashley and the gang. Fantastic people. And without moving on, without further ado, Rick, give me some trivia, my man.
Well, we were talking about Pantera before going live. So I have a trivia question for you guys. Who was the original lead singer of Pantera?
Oh,
It's a good one.
Man, I feel like it's like churning in there.
Can I ask a question, Rick? Did he go on? Did he go into obscurity, or did he actually start like another band?
Started another band called actually. I think they had to change their name to 3D because they were they named their original band after a porn star, Tracy Lords. They had to change it to Lord Tracy. I think that was he was the singer of that band, but I think he was in a band called 3D after that. I could be getting the Lord Tracy thing off.
I feel like someone told me about this 5 years ago, but yeah.
Who is it, Rick? Tell us.
Well, his stage name with Pantera was Terry Glaze.
Okay.
Terry Glaze, yeah.
Terry Glaze. You stumped us.
Yeah.
If this was your show, you'd be on top.
I get 1,000 for that, don't I?
Of course. Thank you for the stumper there. Hit that subscribe button. Get us to 200. We're so close. I can taste it. And without further ado, Dave, take us to round 4. All right, round 4 is entitled The Big Stars of the Festival. These artists' career started small and then notably picked up after having been seen at the fest. 400 points for every right answer, 200 subtracted for every incorrect answer. Here is number 1. Celebrating the release of Art Pop, the 2014 music keynote speaker and headliner act at Stubbs was...
Art Pop, you said?
Art Pop. Art Pop. Rick.
David Byrne?
Incorrect, sir. Incorrect. Burning down your house of points there, bud.
Yeah, I'm hip.
At least Nelson. Yeah, thanks. I hope if you're watching, you're just laughing on your couch at me at the very least. Hit him with a ding dong, Dave. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. Art and Pop. You guys gotta dig in on your 2014 specific history. Here's number 2.
Homework.
Yeah. As one of the 1994 keynote speakers, this legendary singer-songwriter also performed songs from the recently released American recordings during the speech. If you'll remember, there was a series called American Recordings. Oh, hi, Dave.
To be fair, I'm realizing this doesn't fit the theme of the round, and that start small and then pick up after the festival. Just whoops.
You repeat the question, Dusty?
This is why we rehearsed, man. Should have pulled it out of there. As one of the 1994 keynote speakers, this legendary singer-songwriter also performed songs from the recently released Rick.
Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash. And Rick Rubin produced all those.
Yeah.
All the Ricks. Yeah, well done. All right, number 3. A 2019 music keynote featured a discussion between the lead singers of 90s alt band Garbage and indie pop outfit Churches. What are their names? Singers of Garbage and Churches. And as my wife knows, Churches. They're great. In case I don't know.
I like the chicken.
I know half the answer. Can I get half points?
I'll give you half points. It's points for each, so sure.
So singer of Churches, I know I'm sorry. Butch Vig is Garbage, right? Did you say the singer or
Singer?
Shirley Manson.
There you go.
And then
400 points.
Churches, she's really awesome. I heard her on a podcast recently, and she just really, really cool. I just can't remember her name though. She's Scottish, I believe, maybe. I know that much.
All of those things are correct except the name.
Half the points.
Yeah. 400 points to you. Does anybody know the name of the singer for Churches? 3, 2, 1. Ding dong. The half ding dong. We do a half ding dong. We should work on that. Lauren Mayberry. Oh yeah. All right. Well done, Nelson, for half. Moving on to number 4. This 2017 keynote speaker used his platform to talk about his work with Chic, Madonna, David Bowie, and R.I.P. Daft Punk. Rick.
Nile Rodgers.
Nile Rodgers is correct. Well done. Well done. And oh, by the way, Nelson, with that, you took the lead with your last answer. So good job. Yeah, and Rick is now in 3rd. Moving on up. Ryan, are you with us?
Yeah.
All right, man.
I haven't known anything in this round.
That's all right. That's all right. There's plenty. There's half the round to go. We've got plenty to go. This legendary Americana producer said this at his 2019 keynote. Artists contain the accumulated knowledge of generations. The artists are our only hope. Legendary Americana producer. The artists are our only hope. Not just Obi-Wan, apparently. Star Wars. All right. It's pretty big time producer, guys. 3, 2. All right. Dave doesn't want to do the ding dong anymore. T-Bone Burnett.
You know, I think like Rick, that crossed my mind.
Yeah. That's a big one. All right. This one's very topical. This Texas legend who has released, get this, 95 albums so far and co-founded Farm Aid is the music keynote speaker today. Rick by a hair.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson is correct. You know we had to throw him in there somewhere. Yeah. This next one's good. Number 7. This 2012 music keynote speaker and New Jersey native called himself, Jaguar, swinging for the fences.
Bruce Springsteen.
Damn. Absolutely. We did that live stream for NPR, and apparently Dave was in the crowd watching that. Good for him. Well done, sir. 400 points to you. And number 8. The 2001 music keynote speaker began by playing his iconic song, Nothing in This World to Stop Me Worrying About That Girl. Nothing in this world to stop me worrying about that girl. I'm terrible at song titles, so me. Nobody? It was Ray Davies.
Oh, shit.
Yep. All right, 2 more in this round. I feel like these are, grease those elbows up. These are going to be quick. In 2010, this Motown singer and songwriter was the music keynote regaling. Oh, Rick.
Smokey Robinson.
Smokey. Absolutely. Didn't even have to finish the question.
Because we played with him after that.
There you go. See? That's amazing. That puts you in 2nd place. See? As I always say, anything can happen. All right, here we go. Last question in this round. Part of this frontman drummer's 2013 keynote saw him show the audience how he started making music on a 4-track Jaguar.
Dave Grohl?
Dave, my best friend Grohl. Absolutely correct. Well done. Yeah, Jaguar keeping that lead. 2,150 points. Ooh, Rick and Nelson's close. 1,650 to 1,600. Ryan, 550. Guess what? Literally so many points in this next round. You could overtake everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I believe in you. While we're at it, Ryan, what is your bit of trivia that you brought for us this evening?
Okay. I guess since we were speaking of the Beatles earlier, Ringo Starr, actually a left-handed drummer playing on a right-handed kit. I don't know. Y'all probably knew that. Yeah. But it goes to show you like how their songs formed. Take Come Together, for instance. It's kind of had this backwards beat to it, like because he's naturally left-handed, so he's hitting that hi-hat and then he's going over to the floor and doing a natural left.
Why it climbs
backwards. Yeah.
Huh.
So it worked to his and the Beatles' advantage, being left-handed and playing on a right-handed kit.
I didn't know Ringo was left-handed. Yeah. Wow.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I played just like Ringo because I'm a lefty, but I play in a right-handed kit and I play an open hat.
And actually beneficial too, because a lot of right-handed drummers, their weak hand's going to be their left. I think Dom Howard from Muse, probably my all-time favorite drummer, is the same. Because I've seen him set up right, and then I've seen him set up left, playing stadiums too. So
nice. What I don't do is I don't hit the hi-hat like this, like Ringo does.
all right.
The swish.
You ever seen that? He's just like smashing on it like back and forth.
Dave, don't leave because you got to keep me honest. My favorite open-handed left-handed drummer, is it Matt or Ryan Pope? Matt?
Ryan, right?
Yeah, from the Get Up Kids. Like I got turned on to them with Something to Write Home About, and I'm like, oh my God, the drumming is phenomenal on this. And then I went and saw him, and he plays open-handed, and like his ride's in front of him, but he does like all this really weird. I mean, it blew my mind more than watching like Carter Beauford or somebody like that play open-handed, because like how he oriented everything, and it was like my genre. It was, emo indie punk. It was, oh my God, dude's amazing. Okay, bye.
It's Ryan for sure.
Ryan.
And also, Dave, that little thing that Ringo does can really kind of help you swing sometimes if you do it for fun.
It can, for real. When I was learning like Jazz 101, just adding a little bit of motion to that ride, just like really like, get your body into it. Great. Now that we've taught everybody a little bit about all the genres, hit that subscribe button, and we are going to go into round 5. Okay, well, you have your green beer. If you're just in the mood, we're going to go through all things that feature that Irish sound as a bit of an homage to St. Paddy's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. This round has nothing to do with the festival at all, and everything to do with musicians from Ireland. Ireland, like Jaguar. 500 points for every right answer, 250 subtracted for every incorrect answer. Ryan, there are 5,000 points in this round. I'm terrible at math, and I know that you can just decimate everyone. If you
or if they all get wrong answers, they'll just come to my, which ultimately will be easier.
Either way. Or maybe you meet in the middle. That'd be very dramatic.
Yeah, everyone wins. This will be a nice Zoom tie.
We're all winners here already. Yeah. Just a reminder, though, Ryan and everyone else, only the top 2 contestants will continue into our final battle royale. Again, 5,000 points on the board. Here is question number 1. This goes out to John Burke, possibly one of the biggest groups to ever come out of Ireland. This 4-piece released their debut album, Jaguar.
U2.
Incorrect.
Shit.
Yes, of course, it's U2. Absolutely. U2 is correct. 500 points to you, sir. Keeping that lead. Here's number 2.
That's what I just said.
I said I was joking. You got it.
Oh, okay.
Of course it's not. I can't.
I want more points.
You're looking strong, sir. You're looking strong. Number 2. Before exiting this group as the original lead singer, Niall Quinn introduced his bands to their famed frontwoman, Dolores O'Riordan. Jaguar again.
The Cranberries.
Big fan of the Irish music. Jaguar, another 500 points.
Char.
Well done. I'm fairly certain that's offensive. Okay, number 3. You might think these...
Hey, I'm fucking Irish. I can do it, man.
That's true. You are part Irish. I forget. You might think of these Dubliners and pioneers of shoegaze When You Sleep. Jaguar again.
My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine. Absolutely. 500.
And I'm going to put it out there. The absolute best album out there ever made is Loveless.
Wow.
Many would agree with me.
Josh,
Mr. Kevin Shields. I take my hat off to his genius.
Josh agrees.
I second that. Good call.
Smart man.
Amazing record.
Yay. Being Ireland's best-selling solo female artist, her 1998 album Watermark, Jaguar.
Sinead O'Connor?
Incorrect, Ryan. This is where your dream comes true. I'm gonna start the question over again. Being Ireland's best-selling solo female artist, her 1998 album Watermark gave her an international top 10 hit single, Orinoco Flow. Nobody else.
Can I go again?
If nobody
If
else,
no one's gonna do it for no points.
Nobody else.
This is strictly for the honor of getting this question. For
Fair.
Enya.
There you go. And yeah, absolutely. Remember, like there was a window where she was quite the big thing. My mom made me listen to her over.
Still is in my book, buddy.
My mom went through this phase where we really had this thing with Billy Joel. So we had, cassettes used to have like these little cases. So we had a whole case. It's like, what Billy Joel album we're going to listen to? I was all in. Then she shifted to Michael Bolton, Kenny G, and Enya. And that's where I went and found my own way. Number 5. Love you, Mom. The Boomtown Rats are a Dublin punk rock band fronted by this vocalist who later founded Live Aid. Rick.
Jesus. Oh.
It's cool. All night.
Oh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank.
No?
I know. I mean, I see his freaking face right in front of me. Boomtown Rats.
Fortunately, we cannot take facial recognition. Jaguar, steal it.
Geldof.
First name?
Rick Geldof.
Bob, we split the point.
Nelson, I want to make sure he said the whole name for you, sir. Bob Geldof is correct. 500 points. Wait, what did you say?
I said Bob. He said Rick Geldof.
Oh.
So we split the points, right? Come on.
Well, Rick, you already got it.
I like the spirit, Rick.
And then Jaguar also.
Why are you being so tight with the points, Dusty?
How about we're just going to call that one a wash? And the guys are going to love me for this one. Can we just throw another question on at the end so that we still have 10, please? It'll take a bit before we get there. Number 6, performing as one half of The Swell Season and the singer of The Frames, he also starred in the film Once as a street busker. Oh, I thought you guys were going to grab this. This was like
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
This was Grammys, Oscars, all the talk.
I'm live, but I can't recall the name at the moment. And he's amazing musician.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lexi. Bye. Nobody?
I can't remember the name.
3, 2, Dave, it's been a while. Hit him. Glenn Hansard. 4 more questions in this round. 2,000 points still on board. Ryan, you could overtake Nelson and Rick.
I got this.
I'm feeling it. Here we go. Newcomers to the scene, this Dublin band was nominated for Best Alternative Album at this year's Grammys with their album A Hero's Death. Not a lot of Best Alternative Album Grammy followers.
Oh, and that's this year's Grammys, is that right?
This year, like Sunday. Nelson's trying.
I know part of it. Fountains DC. Oh, sorry, Fountains DC. DC.
Yeah, there you go. Fountains DC.
Well done. Amazing band.
I will have to. I definitely know a song. I need to dig into more. But well done, sir. All right, here we go. Number 8. Fronted by Shane McGowan, this Celtic folk punk band, Jaguar.
The Pogues,
of course, whose most well-known song is a Christmas song, Fairy Tale of New York, who, for you punk rock fans, No Use for a Name does an amazing cover. There you go. That's my other tidbit for today. Here we go. Number 9. This trio won one of Ireland's biggest music awards called the Choice Music Prize in 2010 for their debut album entitled Tourist History. It's a great record. Really great record. 2010. Tourist history. Irish band. No luck of the Irish on that one. It was the band Two Door Cinema Club.
Oh.
Two Door Cinema Club. All right. 1,000 points left on the board. Here is number 10. This group, not from Ireland, is a Celtic punk band, possibly best known for their song Shipping Up to Boston from the film The Departed. Ryan.
Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, there you are. There he is. There's Ryan.
Now
500 points. It's a great song. Although it was a little overplayed in like every trailer that had anything to do with Boston or the East Seaboard. But still, good stuff. All right, last question in this round, and last question, unfortunately, altogether. Written in response to a 1993 IRA bombing, what protest song Jaguar?
Is it Sinead O'Connor?
Incorrect. I'm going to restart the question. It took a little turn there and threw you off. Here we go again. Written in response to a 1993 IRA bombing, what protest song became an international hit for Irish band The Cranberries? Man. Ryan.
Zombie.
Zombie! 500 points to you.
I know about the Cranberries. I'm not going to lie.
Miley Cyrus did a pretty interesting cover of that very recently. Man, it was a good game. Jaguar, you still finished on top, 3,650 points. Nelson, 2,100. Rick, 1,650. Ryan ended up very respectably at 1,550. Gentlemen, well done. Well done. Listen, we're going to ask Rick and Ryan, turn your cameras off, mute yourself. Don't leave yet. And we're going to move on with bandmates from Como Las Movies. Check them out wherever you listen to music. Nelson and Jaguar.
It's going down, keyboardist.
Going to battle it out. And before moving on to our final round, shout out to our good friends at Do 512. Ashley, thank you for treating us like kings. And listen, here comes your last in chat trivia question. WJ, give him a hard one. Hi to John Burke, Chelsea, Daniel. I saw Dominic, our reigning two-time champ from last week. He's answering questions in the chat. He's coming for somebody trying to watch the throne. You guys wouldn't know anything about that though. And listen, let's dig into our final round. This week, our final round is a list-o-mania. Do you have pen and paper? Do you have blood and parchment? Do you have a cat near you? You can milk the cat onto the paper. You guys ready? All right.
Ready.
All right. So I'm going to give you a prompt, and you're going to write down as many answers as you can. You'll get credit for every correct answer. You will not be deducted points for anything incorrect. So just barf onto the page everything you got, but you only have 30 seconds. So choose carefully. My good friend, Dave, can you please put 30 seconds on the clock? We're going to give you 1,000 points for every correct answer. Here we go. You ready? Here's your prompt. In honor of good old Ireland, list any artist, album, or song title with the word green in it. 30 seconds, go. Write them down. Write them down. Three, two, one. Take your pins, throw them across the room. You're done. As Nicole Byers says on Nailed It, you're done. Love that show. The kids love that show. I love that show just as much. Before we get the answers, gentlemen, how do you think you did?
Perhaps I'll be green with envy after the end of this round. That counts for any points. Didn't do too good on this one.
It does not, but I appreciate the pun. Okay, so we typically start with our underdog. So Nelson, you have less points than your bandmate. Can you hold your list up? We're going to verify them all one at a time and total up your points here. Closer. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, green Jello. Yep, for sure. Green. What does that say?
River.
Oh man, I forgot about those guys. Absolutely. And Leo green. What's a Leo green? Oh, British musician. So 3 correct ones, 3,000 points. So by my calculations, you're on top, 5,100 points. So Jaguar, you had to have gotten at least 2 to win. Correct. So let's see. Let's see.
So Nelson over here, we'll verify here.
Yeah, the background's getting crazy on us.
Okay, there we go. I have Green Mind by the Wonderful Dinosaur Jr.
Okay.
I have Nelson is thinking the same page, Green River by Rolling Stones, the album. And then Al Green.
There you go. That's the game. See, when you said Green River, I was thinking of the band the guys from Pearl Jam were in.
Yeah.
Does that was okay. Listen, gentlemen, that was great. Before we conclude, Ryan and Rick, can you come back? Do you have any other Green artist albums, song titles that you can contribute here?
Green Manalishi, Judas Priest.
There you go. Ryan, you got any greens for us?
Green Day.
Oh, God.
All right, Green Day. That was like...
Sometimes obvious. And that's the only one I have. That's sad.
How did I not think of Green Day? Oh man, of course.
Listen, this was super fun. Thank you guys for spending your evening with us. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you again to Do 512. Hit that subscribe button. Hope you had fun playing in the chat. And we're going to be back as always next Monday. Let's do it for episode 31 with Dominic. He's coming back again to watch that throne, going for the hat trick. Please join us 8 o'clock on YouTube. We'll see you next time. Bye. Peace out. Enjoy the festival.
Thank you.